Hello Aries, I'm going to do a love reading for you. I am trying to do them for each individual sign. I am a bit pressed for time this month, so can't guarantee that everyone's going to get one. But basically, this is a collective reading. The messages may or may not resonate. If they resonate, take it. If they don't, leave it. It is worth sticking around because at the end of the reading, I will touch on a bit of astrology just to see what's happening with the planets, how they're affecting your sign in particular. Always worth checking for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. Definitely the Venus, because we are talking about love. But yes, let's just get a few oracles, see what's going on. Oh, Aries. Aries, a little bit of chaos going on. So there's some kind of upheaval in your life. Could feel like there's some kind of downfall, somebody that you're connecting with or have been connecting with. Could be going through some kind of downfall. We've got cock blocking there. So is there somebody interfering in your relationship? What else do we have for Aries? Cutting ties. Okay, so on the face of it, not gonna lie, and this isn't for everybody, but on the face of it, I'm getting a little bit of a breakup. I am getting a little bit of a breakup, or just something, chaos, I don't know, some kind of chaos. Is the love life not doing so good? Or is there somebody affecting your relationship that you're cutting ties with? There is something going on there. In your, let's have a look at the soul companion. See what your desires would be for a future, your relationship or your future. Shared dreams. Okay, so I could be talking to someone that's in a relationship, just got out of a relationship, feeling like something about the shared dreams. Your shared dreams aren't aligning anymore, but your wish is that your dreams do align. And they align by discussing your future goals and aspirations, creating some kind of vision together, support each other's ambitions and celebrate milestones as a team. So are you someone that doesn't feel like you're being supported? It can be vice versa. But yeah, there is just a bit of a, what was once, I think, shared dreams has now become a little bit chaotic. Right, Aries. Let's get the major arcana and see what major energy is affecting your relationship, connection, separation, whatever, wherever you are in your journey with your person or the person on your mind. Ooh. We have Judgment in the reverse. Okay, so there's an avoidance. Could be some kind of delay, but there is definitely, rather than communicating, you could be actually indulging in this chaos. So that is an issue. There's no, it's like you're not looking at the situation honestly. So you or your partner take it where it fits, but somebody is not reflecting as truthfully as they could be doing. You know, what's that? Oh, it does take two to tango. That song was just playing in my, I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. I don't know who sings it. I actually really like the song, but yeah. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you didn't help me take the bottle off the shelf. So that's basically a song about two people have had the part to play in something. So I'm just going to stick Judgment there. Now, if you are here and, you know, this channel, it is supposed to be about taking accountability. It's about growth, you know, looking at things compassionately, looking at things from all angles. So just take it where it fits. But if it does fit, you need to wear it. That's not for everybody. That is not for everybody. Okay, what is going on for Aries? Now, the tarot might just say a totally different story. What is going on for Aries? Woo, woo. Okay, you've got Leo. Oh, we've got two major arcana. So you've got the Strength card and you've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, you've got Leo and Taurus. What is going on? So straight away, I am getting a stubborn energy, a stubborn energy, a holding back, resilience, willpower. And then I am also getting the Hierophant. So this is the learning the lessons. It is reflecting. It's wisdom. This could be a traditional, this could actually be a marriage. This could, the Hierophant, that can represent traditional relationships. It is ruled by Venus. But yeah, something about your belief systems could be changing. You might be having to have some kind of strength to go against belief systems. You could be, we did have cutting ties. So it could be that you're wanting to cut ties with someone that you've been in a long-term relationship, potentially traditional marriage, and you're trying to muster some kind of strength. I don't know what. Strength to stick something out or strength to remove yourself from something. But right now, it does feel chaotic. The Hierophant being there, that does tell me that you are trying to process and respond to something in a very mature and what you'd call wise energy. And then the Emperor flips over, which is your energy, Aries. The Emperor flips over. Now, the Emperor ruled by Mars. This is all about authority, structure, leadership. In terms of love, it's stability, structure, commitment, protection. So this is what you want to, could you be dealing with an Emperor? Either this is your energy and this is what you bring or want to bring to a connection, or this is somebody else's, and you do actually see this person as the Emperor. So they are a protective person. They are assertive. The Emperor can be a bit controlling. So you've got wisdom meets controlling. And then you've got the strength, prideful. Aries. Okay, now this is like massive. This is massive. So I can take this as a lot of growth. You've got strength, Hierophant, Emperor, big major arcana cards. Very big on the development, if you will. There's a lot of learning lessons. There's taking control. Oh my God. And then you have the Fool, Aries, brand new start. What is going on? Right, I need to know, what is this new start that Aries wants? Because it's just not telling me a lot. What is this new start that Aries wants? 5 of Wands. Okay, so with the 5 of Wands, this can represent gossip, conflict, arguments, competition. New start. So you want to get past whatever bickering, arguments that there is that has been going on with you, your person. Page of Swords, learning about yourself. This is good. This is good. So you're willing to do the work. So this is the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Strength, Fool, realizing there is a new start that needs to come. Bickering, silly little conflicts needs to end, and you are learning about yourself. This is very good. This is very, very good in terms of your growth. Let's just get one more. And Page of Wands, excitement, that flirtatious energy. You want that flirtatious. It's like, so if you've been in a relationship, because this does look like big time relationship, it's like you want to get the flirt back. It's sort of like going back to the beginning, with the pages, going back to that infantile stage of a relationship, going back to the beginning, starting a new cycle all over again, doing things maybe a little bit differently this time. You could, got to put it out there, you could potentially be dealing with an immature person. So you're doing all this growth, they may not be. In terms of if you are not in a relationship, you are actually single. So whatever's happened in the past has led you to this point of strength, of where you've got this resilience, you've got this self-respect about yourself, the Hierophant, you've done a lot of learning, a lot of introspection about yourself. It's actually you in this Emperor energy that is very reserved, very controlled of your emotions. You're not one, you're one to respond rather than react, but you are ready for a brand new journey, a brand new start in love. This, with that Five of Wands, could be causing some kind of gossip, some kind of talk. Page of Swords, you do have your eye on someone. Page of Wands, probably someone that you are having a little flirty with. Okay, let's get something for your person. Oh, we've got Magician at the bottom of the deck. So Aries person, the person that Aries is dealing with or is on their mind. Right, you've got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So, Knight of Swords with the Ten of Wands, this tells me, is it Ten of Wands? No, Ten of Swords. This tells me that you're dealing with someone that has been hurt in the past. They've had some kind of painful ending. And then with the Knight of Swords, they are ready to directly pursue something new in terms of romance. Is it in terms of romance? Just let me clarify that Knight of Swords. Let me clarify that Knight of Swords. Why are they doing this to me tonight? Why are they all just jumping out? I'm going to take three of them. Oh. Okay, so you've got Knight of Swords, you've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can be a bit unpredictable energy. You've got the Queen of Cups, could be dealing with a water sign. You've got the Ace of Swords, some kind of truth and clarity. So in terms of love, let's have a look at these. So you've got the Ace of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. You've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, passionate, like I said, but unpredictable. And then you've got the Queen of Wands, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, potentially. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's emotionally mature. She's very loving. She's very giving. So this could be your person's energy, gender fluid. This could be a male, but it's that, not what you see externally, it's what's within. So this person can be a little bit of wearing the heart on the sleeve, but this person is very sure of their emotions, but could be keeping them to themselves for now. But the truth of the matter with the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, it could be just right around the corner. Now, I do get somebody that you're dealing with could be a little bit of a scaredy cat because of this Ten of Swords, this betrayal that has been before. I mean, if you say you're dealing with a man, it could be that they've been, this Queen of Cups could actually be someone that has betrayed them in some way. But yeah, give us some more about this person. Give us some more about this person's energy towards Aries. This person's energy towards Aries. King of Pentacles. So they see you as financially stable. They see you as very secure. Someone that would be very committed to them. So they do see you as like a solid, someone that they could definitely build with. This person could actually be financially secure. Someone that they could build with. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Cups there. That's happy families, happy home. That is abundance. That's your Ten of Cups. That is what people strive for. So this is what your person wants. Now, I got a lot of personality traits from you, but I'm not where I could really build a picture of your character, but I am struggling. Got Page of Cups again. So in terms of feelings, this person could be a little bit immature. And there could also be a need for them to be coming forth with some kind of apology as well. Or you could just, in general, be expecting like some kind of message of love from this person. Yeah, I don't see any communication cards. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Tell me about this Page of Cups. What time am I on? I can't even tell. I'm trying not to make these readings too long. Oh, we've got the moon in the reverse, Cancer parties. So the moon in the reverse. Now, the moon is all about confusion. It's the unknown. It's the unseen. In the reverse, confusion is clearing. This is good. Truth is revealed, clarity. You have got the Ace of Swords there. And it's like releasing fears. So this person could be fearful because of past experiences that they have been projecting onto you. So this is really good that's showing that the confusion is clearing with this person. What does the future potentially look like with this connection? What does the future look like with this connection? No, I wanted to ask a different question. Two of Swords. The future is undecided just yet. The future is undecided. Now, the question I wanted to ask is, what is this person getting clear on? What is this person getting clear on? The High Priestess. This person is getting clear on who you actually are, who the real you is, how in touch with your intuition you are, that you've got this is, because you have got the Queen of Cups there as well, the moon is there as well. There's a lot of inner knowing, and the Hierophant as well, a lot of inner knowing, a lot of wisdom. So yeah, the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, I've just dropped a lot of cards. The High Priestess is there's an unassigned link to Cancer and Pisces, but that is due to the association to the moon. So, and the moon did just come out in the reverse. But yeah, hidden feelings. This is what is going to be. This is what's going to be revealed with this moon in the reverse. It's this person's hidden feelings. Now, a lot of cards has just dropped. So I'm not pulling them because I want to know what these hidden feelings are. You've got Strength at the bottom of the deck as well. What are these hidden feelings? What are these hidden feelings? Now, remember, if you are the people in the commitment, long-term commitment, you are always learning about each other. If you don't learn about each other, because everyone's always growing, everyone's always changing, you've got to continuously learn about each other. So this might feel a little bit cloak and dagger to say you're in a relationship, but it's not when you think about it. You're always evolving, you're always changing. So this person just might have been hiding some feelings about something. So what is coming to light? What confusion is clearing? You've got the High Priestess, and then you've got Death card, Scorpio energy. There is transformation. And I just said you're all... How do I do it? I just said everybody is always growing, they're evolving, they're changing, and you adapt to each other, you get to know each other. So there is just a change. There is a change in the wind, in this connection, in this relationship. Now, if you are single and you are just open to love and you've got your eye on somebody, then it does look good. It just looks like you've got King of Pentacles, security. You've got Queen of Cups, lovely. You've got the High Priestess, amazing. You know, like the inner knowing of this, it feels good. The Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. Yeah, your person might have dealt with some drama, you know, in the past. That's not your issue. They need to deal with that, process that, grow from it. And then you've got this Death card, this transformation energy. So it actually does look good, 10 of Cups, on the face of it. And now I've forgotten what question I was asking because I've just started rambling onto. It was something about this Death card. What was the question? What's the change? That's it. What is the change? What is the change? What is the change? What is the hidden feeling? The hidden feeling. They want to change. They want something to change. They're working on themselves. They're hard in that. They're trying to transform. And then you've got the Two of Wands. Planning. So they are planning on how to make some kind of change to make this relationship or this new union a success. Interesting, Aries. So I am just going to tell you a bit. I've got some notes, hang on, a bit. So you can expect, Aries, current time, sudden romantic opportunities, increased attention from admirers. So there is somebody watching, very likely there is somebody paying attention to you right now. Existing relationships might become more passionate, and you did have the Ace of Wands there, which is that flirtatious energy, that butterfly energy. It's sort of going back to the beginning. And there could also be a desire to take your relationship to the next level. This is where your Hierophant could come in. Someone could be you, in fact. Could be mustering up the strength to want to discuss and talk about moving things to the next level, having some kind of brand new start. But if you are considering that with your person's cards, there does have to be some kind of transformation. But potential feelings around this time: excitement, desire, increased confidence. The strength was the beginning of your reading. That is your ego. That is your how you're projecting yourself. That is a bit of a peacock energy. And also impatience. Some people that have, some Aries that haven't got as far into their growth journey as some of others have, they may get a bit impatient if things don't feel like they're moving too quickly, if that brand new start doesn't seem like it's just around the corner. So yeah, just work on that, just letting things play out. There's something that your person needs to process something and sort of express these hidden feelings in their own time. You can't rush the process. How many times do we hear that? But your potential growth is learning to balance your independence with partnership, becoming more emotionally mature. So could definitely be working on that at the moment. Understanding the difference between passion and compatibility. So this could be that there's the Page of Swords, that learning about each other again, that spark, that compatibility. Do they go hand in hand? You could be doing in all your wisdom, your Emperor and your Hierophant wisdom. You could be really thinking about that. Potential, I have to touch on it because it's all about growth. It's all about a journey. So your potential lack of growth, pursuing excitement over substance, you know. Is this King of Pentacles the real deal? Do they really have this security? Or are you just, I mean, I don't get a lot of lusty cards. Other than that Knight of Wands energy, there could be, your person could have been a bit in and out, a bit ear for the beer and then some kind of energy. You could be, Aries, a little bit at risk of losing interest when a challenge disappears. But the key theme for you really is, can you remain... For you, I don't see a lot of emotion cards. I don't. I see more emotion in your person's cards. So for you, it's, can you remain emotionally present after the initial spark? And even for those, like I say, that are in a serious relationship, do you... And I actually don't see anything wrong with that. I don't. In fact, I oftentimes do it myself. But do you need to keep going back to the beginning to reignite that initial spark, you know, when things get a little bit mundane? So I get it. I can relate. I can understand that. I sometimes like to go back to the beginning and, you know, be dating again and stuff. But yeah, it's can you... And that's fine, as long as you can keep reigniting that spark, I suppose. So yeah, this will resonate for some, won't resonate for others. Check your others' placements. There might be messages in there for you. And until then, I hope you have a right good love life for the rest of the month.